Hi, Babu. Hi, Chichu. Is he any different from any other living creature or any other living being on this planet? I don't think so. He's as much a living being, a living entity as much as we are, without any kind of difference. He's doing everything for survival and to live, and he's got his own fears. So do we. We use our own survival mechanism to get through each day. And he does the same. He's got organs inside him, inside this exterior skin or hair or fluff. And so do we. And consciousness? Absolutely. He's on a certain level of consciousness as well. And so are we. Somehow he looks more enlightened than most humans, doesn't he? Look at the peace on his face. I don't see him any different than us. Just because he doesn't use the language that we speak, we look at him differently. That's probably the only difference. He doesn't speak our language. He doesn't use words that we understand. But we do communicate with him. He's constantly breathing as well. He's got a heart that beats. He's got a pulse as well, like us. Why do we treat animals differently than human beings? They are as much part of evolution as we are. This universal intelligence called intention, or call it God, or call it consciousness, that has created him and us without any kind of separation. It just happens to be that he's evolved in a certain manner and we humans have evolved in a different manner. Children, when they're growing up or when they're infants, they don't speak any language. Is there any difference between little babies and cheese over here? No, I don't see any difference at all. Does he have this thing called soul or spirit? Absolutely. If we do, then it must be in him as well. I'm sure some of you have pets as well, or you've had pets, or you'll have pets in the future. The fact that he doesn't have a lead, he doesn't have a leash around his neck, and we let him free, and he goes out and he comes back. He goes out and he comes back. We tend to discount the fact that he always comes back. But is it the food that we provide that brings him back? That's probably only one of the reasons. Although most human beings like to think that they come back only for food. They have to survive, so they do everything to satisfy their needs and their wants. But the fact that he knocks on the door and we let him in, there has to be an element of communication, there has to be an element of thinking and consciousness. Why do we discount the fact that he actually asks for food? And we give him food. So that is a form of communication. The only thing he probably doesn't do is use language that humans use, that we have created.